What is up, everybody? This is All Around Gamers here, and today I am going to be showing you guys what I put into my newest sniper montage. This was a Black Ops 2 montage. I actually uploaded it just today at noon. It's been about 6.5 hours. It's 6:30 p.m. It's 6:30 p.m. So I'm going to go ahead and show just real quick what I put into this. So these two bottom tracks are audio from the actual game itself. So the two that I'm actually like going over with my mouse. These two I just muted every single one. How you can do that is here. I'll just go ahead and zoom in a little bit to these ones with sound. I think I have to zoom in more. And do this, I bet. Yep, here we go. So you see these little bars appear up here. You can just go ahead and scroll that all the way down, and that'll make it silent right from there. And there, that's really all you have to do for the ones with sound that you don't want sound on. And this very bottom one down here, that was basically when I found the entire team just camping back there, and I went ahead and got a Metal Gear Solid noticing sound, and went ahead and throw that in, but I cannot put it in this bottom track because it'll just screw everything up. So I went ahead and made it its own track and gave it all it needed. And by the way, blue I believe is left earbud and green is right, so they are just one sound. Let's go ahead and zoom in to the gameplay. So this is the actual song, this track right here, these tracks. This is the actual song. Wants to have, but somebody want that life you got. It's a really good song. It's called Free Falling by Atmosphere or whatever. But it's an awesome song. I love it. Oh, yeah, that's what you can do. If you just pull this with your mouse, it'll fast forward, but it'll still have the noise and stuff. I like to actually grab onto the bar here and move it like this. It's just much faster. And my main transition was a fade out. And how you'll do this, let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. How you'll do this is, see this little tiny blue bar right here? I'll zoom in even more. This little blue bar right here. I'm gonna move it. See this? This basically says how much it'll fade out. This will be a longer fade out. Nobody wants an awful boss. And my normal fade out was about 20 milliseconds or 20 frames or whatever it is. Nobody wants an awful boss. It got you popping out the top of your mouth. Yeah, so that was the about normal fade time. I went ahead and faded out, then faded back in with 100% opaquency. The only part where I actually made it a little bit see-through, which is opaquency or whatever it's called, is basically right here where I added my intro, or well, my new intro. That was the first time you guys actually saw my new intro. But you can notice how it's kind of invisible. It's at 34% right now. If I cranked it up to 100%, that's all you can see. But if I go ahead and break it back down, then you'll see the gameplay. And so that was basically that. Of course, I went ahead and faded everything in except for the intro, because the intro does its own little spinny thing, and it looks really cool. I'll go ahead and mute that. It does its own little spin move, and it looks super awesome. So let's go ahead and look at the more nitty-gritty stuff. So let's go ahead and zoom way in. So this is the gameplay right here. Let me go ahead and even zoom this stuff. Alright, so I synced almost every bullet to the beat. So basically, let's just go ahead and do this. So basically, how I did that little zoom in effect, when I fired the bullet, see how it zooms in the screen and then it slowly fades back out? That was a really cool effect, but it was a really hard one. 1 second, have a call. Alright guys, I am back. So how you zoom in is you go ahead and click on this little symbol, and if it's too small to click on it, say I zoom back out a little bit much, it disappears. So how you can click on it is right click on the mouse. Oops, it moved. Right click on the mouse, and then you can go up here to do video effect, pan and crop. And basically, I moved it to my other monitor just so it was faster, but you can even see this right here while it goes on. But you drag this little bar across, and you can see it go exactly. So it goes about 24 frames a second, so you'll see it about this speed. It's pretty darn fast. But what you do is you have just the normal size, You just need to pay attention to these. Oh, my face cam's covering that. These, all these little dots, and this little like outer rim thing. So basically what I did on this one is I had it be normal size, everything was normal, and then right here I did like a 40% shrink, just so the circle almost completely fits the screen, and then all the way here at the end I have a normal size one again. If you want, you can always go ahead and turn these a little bit. So say if I did something like that, that's gonna look totally different, but also really cool. And let's go ahead and look at that little tilt I added. Yeah, that looks pretty insane. It's really fast with the 24 frames a second. So let's go ahead and just, I already saved this and uploaded it, so I can mess with it. So let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. So it's a little bit easier to see. Basically, right as I shoot the bullet, it tilts, zooms in, and then it zooms all the way out. So I did that to almost every single one of the kills in this. It might be a little hard to notice, but I did, and it was an insane amount of work. So, let's go ahead. When you shook from the path, keep walking, let the foot leave the track. I messed up the clip. Gotta look for the path. These problems are the good ones to have. Okay, so what I did there is I went ahead and did a blur effect right here. It was pretty awesome. How you can do that is you click on video effects right under my face cam. I know you guys can't see this right now, I'm sorry about that, but there's one that's actually called blur. Here. Oh no, it's defocus right here. You guys can see it. You just drag and boom. You're good. Alright guys, that was really all I wanted to show you. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. You guys got to see how I made my montage. This was my most edited one so far. I will see you in the next one. Peace out, hammies. You just appear out of nowhere.